Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel Khmer Guy. You're joining me on an 8-week challenge to learn as much Khmer language as I can before going on a trip to Cambodia to meet my wife, her family, and my little 3-year-old son. So if you've been following this journey, this is me 4 weeks in. I done a 2-week review of my progress a couple of weeks back, and this is my 4-week review. At the 2-week mark, I had learned about 225 words, and I've been using this book. I got to the first 5 chapters after 2 weeks. This is Cambodian for Beginners by Richard Gilbert. I think there was, like I say, 225 words at that point. I've managed to go to chapter 8 now, and it's about another 200 words. So only 3 chapters, but pretty similar amount of words. Now, the problem with these 3 chapters, they have been boring. It's all been about the months of the year, the days of the week, body parts, clothes. It's stuff that, of course, useful words, you need to know these words, but very repetitive, like just drilling these words to try and get them in my head. And I've not spent as much time doing sentence drills this time. So the first 2 weeks, I done about 24 hours in 2 weeks studying. This time, it's been probably less than half of that. I think 10 and a half hours last time I checked is how much time I've spent studying in the latest 2 weeks. And the most that I've been using is Anki to learn these words. So if you watch the last video, you get an app, like an accompanying app for this book, and it is awesome. It's mainly because it's got the audio, it's got the script, not that I'm reading or learning the script, but at the end of each chapter, you can do a quiz. It'll go through all the vocabulary, it says the word, and then it gives you 4 options. So it's good. You don't have to look at the options. You can listen, guess what it is, and then look and see if you got it right, or select it and see if you got it right. With the Anki cards, this is where I'm probably going to get a lot of haters. I'm not using Anki the way that it was probably designed. If anyone knows about Anki, it's a flashcard app on your phone, your laptop, things like that. And it's famous for its space repetition system. It's got some smarts going on in the background, which once you say, yep, I know that flashcard, it'll leave it a set period of time before it shows you it again, because you've said you know it, and it's supposed to show you the card for review just before you're going to forget it again. And if you don't know it, it'll show you it more often so that it gets drilled in your head. So sounds great. I'm not using that. I'm just going old school, and I'm progressively, throughout these 8 weeks for this challenge, I'm just going to drill as often as I can, every day, if I can, all the words that I'm learning. So as you can imagine, this means every day I'm drilling more and more words. So it's going to take longer and longer. But I have noticed, like those first 5 chapters that I done the first 2 weeks, it's so automatic. You're swiping it. You don't even need to see if you got it right, because you know you got it right. And that's the stage I want to get. So, cut to the chase. My plan for this review is I'm going to use my Anki deck just to go through my chapters 6, 7, and 8 and see how I get on. And yeah, I do think it's important, and I'm so glad that for the Cambodian language, there's not that many options out there for resources. So it is great that the resources that I do have, I've managed to make it measurable. I can test where I'm at. I can see the progress that I'm making. It's not like your gamified apps like your Duolingo and even like Rosetta Stone. Yeah, I've not got that. But for what we've got, it's doing not bad. So without further ado, let's get into these. And it would be great at the end. What are your thoughts on this approach of using Anki where I'm not using the spaced repetition system? Bear in mind, I've got 8 weeks to learn all these words. The words that I'm learning are going chapter by chapter in a book. And when I did think about using spaced repetition, I just couldn't work out a way how I could make it fit. I do plan to use, once I've learned these 900 words, whatever it's going to be at the end of the book, I do plan on putting them into spaced repetition, and hopefully that means that I'm not going to forget them, because Anki will continue to flash them back at me whenever the time is due. Anyway, let's get into this Anki. So here we go. So what I've done is I've done it by chapter. So chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in chapter 6. So last week is Atit Mun or Atit Gon Long Tau.
Atit Mun. Atit Gon Long Tau.
I'm going to stop. There is something quite annoying about this, about using Anki. So I should have said this. I've made these flashcards myself. So I've put in the English word, the Khmer script, and then you get this add-on component to Anki, which translates the audio for you. So it's amazing, and it works great 95% of the time. But there are little differences, and sometimes I don't know. I'm going to use the book that I've got and the app that comes with as a source of truth, and I'm going to try and learn that pronunciation, because sometimes it's just way off, and just little tweaks here and there. I'll probably get to a few of them, as you see, but that one there, it says a tit akon lang tau, where my book says it's a tit gon lang tau. These little things. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to it. Normally, usually, Tomada. Thursday is Tangai. Here's one actually. It's going to show me it being wrong, but Tangai Brohoa. Tangai Brofbat. The spelling is the exact same, but it gives me this Brofbat, but it should be Brohoa. Ahead and front, Mok. Rest, Samrak. Tuesday, Tangai Ongia. Week, Atit. Tangai Sau. Dombay. Kai Wichika. Basalman. Chnam. Bikai. Atit. No. Tangai Atit. Grawi. Tangai. Jul. Kai Dola. Get. Man. Kai Kanya. Kai Mesa Kang Mokni. Saai ថ្ងៃស្អែក
ស្អែកថ្ងៃស្អែក
3 ខែក្រោយ
3 ខែក្រោយ
ខែកក្កដា
ខែកក្កដា
ខែមករា
ខែមករា
ដំណើរ
ដំណើរ
ចេញ
ចេញ
ខាងស្អែក
ខាងស្អែក
ថ្ងៃច័ន្ទ
ថ្ងៃច័ន្ទ
រហូត
រហូត
ថ្ងៃនេះ
ថ្ងៃនេះ
រហូតដល់
រហូតដល់
ធ្វើដំណើរ
ធ្វើដំណើរ
3 ថ្ងៃ
3 ថ្ងៃ
ខែឧសភា
ខែឧសភា
ថ្ងៃសុក្រ
ថ្ងៃសុក្រ
ជួនកាលពេលខ្លះ
ជួនកាល ពេលខ្លះ
ថ្ងៃក្រោយ
ថ្ងៃក្រោយ
ម្សិលមិញញ៉ៃ
ម្សិលមិញ
ខែសីហា
ខែសីហា
ក្រោកឡើង Okay. Okay, I'm sure that... Okay, there's something wrong with the audio. That's not great. Past. កន្លងទៅ
កន្លង
Oh, កន្លង And on Anki, so if I get something wrong, I put it as 1 minute again. ដើរលេង
ដើរលេង
2 ថ្ងៃក្រោយ
2 អាទិត្យក្រោយ
2 អាទិត្យក្រោយ So week is អាទិត្យ day is ថ្ងៃ 2 អាទិត្យក្រោយ Next week អាទិត្យក្រោយ
អាទិត្យក្រោយ
3 ខែ
3 ខែ
ចូលគេង
ចូលគេង
ខែក្រោយ
ខែក្រោយ
ខែមិញញ៉ៃ ខែមិញញា
ខែមីនា
2 ថ្ងៃ
2 ថ្ងៃ
ថ្ងៃណា
ថ្ងៃណា
ខែណា
ខែណា
ខែកំពះ
ខែកុម្ភៈ
Oh, so here we go. កន្លង
កន្លង
ខែ
ខែ
សម្រាប់ Jeez. Okay. Man, failing here. Failing with the technology. B អាទិត្យក្រោយ
2 អាទិត្យក្រោយ
ខែមិន ខែកន្លងទៅ
3 ខែមុន 3 ខែកន្លងទៅ
I forgot to put the word 3. 3 ខែមិន 3 ខែកន្លងទៅ I'll do it again. ដើរលេង
ទៅលេង
ខែមេសា
ខែមេសា
ខែធ្នូ
ខែធ្នូ
ថ្ងៃពិត
ថ្ងៃពុធ
ខែមិថុនា
ខែមិថុនា
ខែមិន ខែកន្លងទៅ
ខែមុន ខែកន្លងទៅ
2 ខែមិន 2 ខែកន្លងទៅ
3 ខែមុន 3 ខែកន្លងទៅ
Congratulations. Okay, so what I've been doing on this is I just reset the deck so it doesn't try to get me to go through it all again. I just reset the deck. So that was chapter 6. Now we're on chapter 7. Chopsticks. Chunka.
Chunka.
Not tasty. Munchanang.
Munchang.
Fork. Psalm.
Som.
Bai cha.
Bai cha.
Sab.
Sop.
Sot. Pure sot. Okay. Spicy. Hull.
Hơ.
Tức masin.
Tức mà xin.
Chet.
Chết.
Alo chăm rịp xua.
Alo. Chum riệp xua.
Compet.
Cầm bật.
Compet. Chu.
Chu.
Chai.
Chai.
Tức plai chư.
Tức plai chờ.
Sai.
Sạch.
Mahop barang.
Mà hốt bà ràng.
Ko bàn.
Cỏ bàn.
Sai. Muan.
Sạch muôn.
Brau.
Prào.
I'll see you later. Chub Knia Mo. No. Chub Knia Tangai Grawi Tiet.
Chúcគ្នាថ្ងៃក្រោយទៀត
Sot.
សុប
The wing. J.
លវីងកត់
Got. The wing. Got. So there's 2 words for bitter. Moi plate.
មួយផ្លែត
Brau.
សម្រាប់
I know
ស
that
ម្
one.
រាប់
Sab.
សាប
Bunlai.
បន្លែ
Duck. Sab.
ទឹកសាប
Twimahop.
ធ្វើបាយធ្វើម្ហូប
2 words for it. Twirbai. Twimahop. Sight go.
សាច់គោ
Munsau.
មិនសូវ
Clean by. Hill by.
ឃ្លានបាយហេវបាយ
Hill by. Som.
សុំ
Hit away.
ហេតុអ្វី
Duck grout.
ទឹកក្រូច
Groit. Groit. Bongaim.
បង្អែម
Sight chrook.
សាច់ជ្រូក
The wing. Sot.
លវីងកត់
Man, that word is gonna annoy me. Got. I don't think I've ever said the word bitter in my life when talking about food in English. Gut. For samarat.
សម្រាប់
Cook. Twirmahob. Twirbai.
ធ្វើបាយធ្វើម្ហូប
Jong gran bai.
ចង្ក្រានបាយ
Chi.
ជី
Mahob.
ម្ហូប
Duck.
ទឹក
Bai.
បាយ
Moto.
ម៉ូតូ
Duck sot. Duck borisat.
ទឹកសុទ្ធទឹកបរិសុទ្ធ
Some law. This one's going to show me up as wrong, but it's some law. Sup.
សមមើស៊ុប
Bontik.
បន្តិច
Mahob Thai.
ម្ហូបថៃ
Paim.
ផ្អែម
Som rong jung moi plate.
សូមរងចាំមួយផ្លែត
Here we go. The wing. Jot.
លវីងកត់
Got. Okay. Chnang.
ឆ្ងាញ់
Brai.
ប្រៃ
ឆា
ឆា
ពីព្រោះ
ពីព្រោះ
ថែមទៀត
ថែមទៀត
ម្ហូបខ្មែរ
ម្ហូបខ្មែរ
ច្រើនពេក
ច្រើនពេក
បន្តិចទៀត
បន្តិចទៀត
ថ្លោបតែល
ធ្លាប់តែ
ចងចាំ I know that one's right ពេក
ពេក
ស៊ីក្លូ
ស៊ីក្លូ
ត្រី
ត្រី
រងចាំ It's crazy ស្លាបព្រា
ស្លាបព្រា
ផ្លែឈើ
ផ្លែឈើ
Right, here we go ល្វីង កត់
ល្វីង កត់
Thank God here you go so on to chapter 8 clothes ខោអាវ
ខោអាវ
clean the house សម្អាតផ្ទះ
សម្អាតផ្ទះ
ស្រោមជើង
ស្រោមជើង
ក
កោះ
បេតុង
បេះដូង
តួន
តន់
ម្រាមដៃ
ម្រាមដៃ
អាវរងា
អាវរងា
អាវយឺត no អាវ
អាវ
ដោះធ្មេញ
ដោះធ្មេញ
តខោអាវ
ដោះខោអាវ
ឈឺ
ឈឺ
បញ្ហា
បញ្ហា
សួត
សួត
feel well ស្រួលខ្លួន
ស្រួលខ្លួន
ត
ដោះ
ស្រោម
ស្រោម
ស្រោមដៃ
ស្រោមដៃ
បួបួគ្រប់ពេក
ពោះ ក្រពះ
ខ្សែដៃ
ខ្សែដៃ
កក់សក់
កក់សក់
ខួរក្បាល
ខួរក្បាល
ខោ
ខោ
ហើយឬនៅ
ហើយឬនៅ
ហើយឬនៅមក
មុខ
ឆ្អឹង
ឆ្អឹង
អាវយឺត
អាវយឺត
នៅឡើយ
នៅឡើយ
ម្រាមជើង
ម្រាមជើង
សំពត់
សំពត់
មួក
មួក
កៅ
កោ
ក្បាលបួ
ក្បាលពោះ
ថ្លើម
ថ្លើម
បបមួក
បូមាត់
ស្លៀក
ស្លៀក
ស្មា
ស្មា
ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់
ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់
ដៃ
ដៃ
ត្រូវការ
ត្រូវការ
ត្រូវ
ត្រូវ
ទ្រង់
ទ្រូង
ចង្កេះ
ចង្កេះ
សម្អាត
សម្អាត
មួយទឹក
មុជទឹក
ពុកមាត់
ពុក មាត់
ស្លៀកបែក
ស្លៀកពាក់
ពាក់
ពាក់
ខ្លួនរូបកាយ
រូបកាយ ខ្លួន
ក្នុង
ក្នុង
ផ្លូវ oh man ចេះ
ចាស់
ថ្មី
ថ្មី
ចេញចោម
ចិញ្ចើម
លាងចាន
លាងចាន
ធ្មេញ
ធ្មេញ
មាត់
មាត់
ចង្កង់
ជង្គង់
បួកខោអាវ
បោកខោអាវ
តស្បែកជើង
ដោះស្បែកជើង
ផ្ដាសាយ
ផ្ដាសាយ
ពេទ្យគ្រូពេទ្យ
ពេទ្យ គ្រូពេទ្យ
ស្បែកជើង
ស្បែកជើង
មិនស្រួលខ្លួន
មិនស្រួលខ្លួន
ចង្ការ
ចង្ការ
ជើង
ជើង
សិតសក់
សិតសក់
ចាន
ចាន
ថ្នាំ
ថ្នាំ
សាប៊ូ
សាប៊ូ
ច្រោះម៉ោះ
ច្រមុះ
ត្រចៀក
ត្រចៀក
ភ្ញាក់
ភ្នែក
ចេញជៀន
ចិញ្ចៀន
ស្អាត
ស្អាត
សាច់ដុំ
សាច់ដុំ
ក្បាល
ក្បាល
ក្រច្រោះក្រចក
ក្រចក
មិនទាន់
មិនទាន់
ស្បែក
ស្បែក
លាង
លាង
សក់
សក់
រុំភ្ញាក់
រុំភ្នែក
Jeez, okay, that's it, folks. Thanks for bearing with me there. Okay, I think it does kind of show. It does kind of show that I'm not 100% there. You know, considering for the first 2 weeks, I done more than double the amount of hours studying. I feel like it went a lot better. Also, it is a different type. When I done my first 2-week test, it was a different type of recall. So I was listening to the Cambodian phrase or word, and then I was selecting from 4 answers. This time, I'm getting the English word and I've got to translate it into Khmer. It is harder. But I think that was 205 words. There's no way that I got more than 20 wrong there. So I'm still above 90% comprehension. So I'm going to persevere onto chapter 9 now, and daily, what you see me do just then, I'll do that on the daily to hopefully make these words stick in the old gabal, in the Koa gabal. Never did I think I would need to learn the word brain, eyelash, fingernail, but it's if I ever need to say that I cut my hair in February, then at least now I know how to say it. But yeah, as always, any hints and tips, any feedback you can give me, more than welcome. And hopefully, yeah, that's me halfway point. I really need to step it up. I'm nowhere near. I thought after 1 month I would have completed the book and I would just be drilling sentences and doing some kind of conversation practice. Um, I'm able, although surprising, I have been able to pick up words. Like I can hear words more now. Just listen to random Cambodian um, getting spoken. I can pick up the words like a tit, for week. Um, so yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. But that's me 30 minutes in here, more than long enough. Yeah. Jumrit Leah Sin Howie. See you next time.